Welcome to the American Rambler with your host, Paul Grafton. Looks like we have here a win in Georgia. Georgia absentee ballot ruling provides legal victory for RNC on eve of election. Okay, so what is happening here? Um, uh, the Georgia Supreme Court ruled that they cannot count the ballot if the ballot is received after the election day. This is a huge election victory. This is because Cobb County sent out the election ballots late. Cobb County is Democrat run and Democrat leaning. So 3,000 absentee ballots were mailed late to voters in Cobb County with just days to spare ahead of election day. So now either they have to send these back in and have it counted, because I remember when I voted for Trump in 2020, I didn't really read the instructions, and in Florida, I sent my vote off overnight mail, not realizing that I could just fax it in. So I don't know if Georgia has the opportunity to fax in. So this time I only spent $2.09 instead of $45 to have my vote counted. Okay, so this is a huge election victory. Last week it was revealed that about 3,000 absentee ballots were mailed late to voters in Cobb County with just days to spare ahead of Election Day. A county judge ruled on November that Cobb County Board of Elections could count the ballots if they arrived by 5 p.m. November 8th and were postmarked by 7 p.m. But remember, Election Day is November 5th. But the Supreme Court said on Monday, Georgia's Supreme Court, that is, granted emergency motion ruling that the ballots will only be counted if they are received by 7 p.m. Tuesday. So essentially, they're going to have to use overnight mail, go in on person on election day. Uh, your boss can't fire you, can't do anything to you if you take time off. The ruling comes after the ACLU of Georgia, which is not really doing anything about civil liberties, quite doing the opposite. That's my opinion, who did not receive absentee ballots. So a Superior Court judge ordered the election officials to overnight mail and ballots. Yeah, I think the money should come out of the people that screwed up, not out of the taxpayer budget. The ACLU lamented the state Supreme Court ruling and urged all affected voters to prioritize voting in person on election day. Okay, this afternoon, the Georgia Supreme Court denied relief for Cobb County voters who requested absentee ballots on time and did not receive on time due to the county's failure to mail them properly. The lower court had ruled that the extension of receipts was necessary in order to protect these voters' constitutional right to vote. But the Georgia Supreme Court stayed that ruling, removing the relief that the lower court had ordered. The November 8th extension deadline order had issues no longer in effect. One of the judges quoted saying as, "This is election day, not election week." So the RNC has won this round. And man, Ramblers, please go out to vote. Vote Trump. If you can't vote Trump, just don't vote Kamala. Vote third party. Abstain. Write your name in. Whatever. Just do not be self-destructive. Being self-destructive means doing nothing or being self-destructive means voting against your own interests and the interests of your brothers. I do not want to see uh, young men going to war. Okay, this is the American Rambler signing off for today.